I'm John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of the Zemaitis MFA-101 NT. Zemaitis is probably one of the most recognizable oddball guitars you're going to find. I think every guitar player that's ever seen Ronnie Wood back in the day in the Faces and thought, my God, that is one cool guitar. And it's an interesting story. Tony Zemaitis in the 50s began building guitars. Apparently he had some cabinet building experience, and he wanted to buy a guitar that was better than what he could afford, so he just, in a very creative whim, set out building them. There's probably more to the story than that, but that's the one that I've heard, thanks to our friend Wikipedia. Anyway, he came up with the idea of a metal top as a way of shielding it to eliminate hum. And in doing so, he enlisted a guy named Danny O'Brien, who is a gun engraver. And Danny brought it to, made it aesthetically so pleasing that it really took off. And a lot of rock stars began playing it, because how could you not want to play a guitar that's cool? You know what, before I tell you more about this guitar, let me tell you about everything else in the signal chain. I'm just plugging the Zemaitis with a Astrope cable directly into a Fender Machete amp. I'm miking the amp with a Royer R121 mic and running that into an FG Quartet and then into Pro Tools. So this guitar is just going straight into a plain Fender amp, and I'm doing it on the clean channel and the dirty channel, and both channels are all the way flat. Let me tell you about the specifics of the Zemaitis MFA-101. It's a nato body and a one-piece nato neck. This is, I guess they would call it their less expensive model, and it's made in Korea. And I don't know, I'm sure many of you out there are skeptical about instruments made in Korea. But this is a fine guitar. It's really well made, and I haven't taste tested it against their more expensive models, but I'm told that they're very similar. It's hard to tell the difference. One of the differences is wood. This uses nato, and their more expensive models uses some other wood. Anyway, let me go on. Next, the fingerboard is rosewood, 25 frets. 25-inch scale, 24 medium size frets. I like that. Not a big fan of huge frets. Pickups are these D2 Classics, and it weighs 7 pounds, 13 ounces. So it's a light-ish guitar, kind of like, I don't know, telly-ish, kind of about the weight of a telly. The guitar, I came in, I was playing on a dirty setting in kind of a slide deal, because I'm going for that whole Ronnie Wood stay with me thing. That was that great tone, and this really does kind of nail that. But let me just play a little bit more and you can kind of see what it does. Right now we're still on the dirty channel, and I'm on the bridge. You know, that's just one chord. I'm barely loud at all. Not at all loud. And it seems to just ring for a long time. Has some great sustain. I kind of work through the pickups and everything. As you've probably guessed, it's a Les Paul type setup. Toggle up here, 2 volumes, 2 tones. Here's an in between. You know, it cleans up nice when you roll it back. That's kind of nice too. It's strangely stratty when you pull back the volume on the bridge. Anyway, that's kind of the idea on the dirty tones, running through it a little bit. Let's try it clean. On the neck, roll back that tone a bit, get a nice kind of jazzy. How'd you like to show up at a jazz gig with this bad boy? It'd be pretty cool. Although the hardcore jazzers would probably want to, I don't know, smack you or something. Anyway, that's the neck pickup, rolled back a bit, nice. The two of them together, I like it. It's kind of stratty, you know. Strangely, it kind of has that tone. You'd think it'd be more of a Les Paul kind of tone, but to me it's more Fenderish. Put it on the bridge. You know, I've never been a big fan of humbuckers in the bridge clean, but that's a cool tone. It's cool. I think I like it best clean with both of them on or in the neck. But they all kind of have their thing. Another cool thing I want to mention about this guitar is that it comes with an amazingly cool case. This is it's like those old 50s Les Paul cases, Lifton, I believe. Anyway, who doesn't love a good case? And this comes with one. So that is the basics on the Zemaitis MFA-101 NT. To read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com. And while you're online, please like us on Facebook. Check out the Premier Guitar site. We have so much information on there. All the gear porn you could ever hope for, plus lessons and crazy stuff like that. Generally interesting stuff. and while you're online, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll keep you up to date on all the cool new gear that's out there.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on premierguitar.com.